Happy New Year.
New Year.
Squeeze on in here if you can.
We decided to go from a small 650 square foot space to an even smaller space.
We're up in the, you didn't know that we had 2 floors to our cabin, I bet.
I think only the tax man knows that we have 2 floors.
So we are in the 2nd floor. We're in the 2nd floor of our cabin. It is also the
attic.
Because you really can't stand up. Like if I were to stand up, I would be doing this.
I'm standing. And I mean, we're not even sure this is technically a floor. We do have visions. You might see us zip, boom, drop.
Kind of like Money Pit when the bathtub goes through.
It could happen. We only come up here to bring boxes.
To bring our Christmas things up and our Christmas things down.
So we've never put, I don't know, combined 180 pounds of weight.
180 pounds of weight. And
right here.
We'll allow for 200 pounds for this table.
If we disappear, please call 911 or 999 or whatever it is where you are.
411.
And tell them we're in Big Bear. The twins have fallen and they can't get up.
Here was our thought for this.
Yeah.
We were like, how can we get away from the dogs?
And Alexa, truth be told. And we were also, when we were debating, like, should we go to do from 3 days a week to 2 days a week to 1 day a week, every other week,
every other month.
And we thought, well, what is
biannually?
What's the thing that's making us dread this so much? Because we love this part.
Yeah.
The setup and the breakdown.
It takes forever, guys.
Because all the pieces are in different places and we're in a small space. You have to set it all up. And it takes forever.
Yeah.
So then we thought,
if we just had a dedicated spot where it's already set up and we just sit here, do our show and leave. And so that is why we are in the attic, where there is no heating. P.S.
There is no heating.
But look at the view.
Look at the view. You might just see lights.
Reflection? Is that what you see? It's the forest. Spoiler alert.
You might even see a coyote because that's where our camera's set up.
I have been up here before and seen the coyotes coming, and that is a breathtaking perspective because we know from the Ring doorbell when they are there, but to actually see them traversing across the tundra,
which is snowy right now.
The tundra, but you know what I mean.
Well, it could be. Because there's a snow covering out there in here. Our theme, this is the first time we don't have a holiday theme for you guys. Our theme is cabin.
All right, I'm distracted by the fact that you see a little bit of the ring light reflection there, so I'm trying to see
anything.
I'm trying to keep my head in front, but so it might mean that I am doing the entire show like this.
It's like a little halo.
Apologies.
Well, in the comment section, we let us know what you think of the new setup because we went back and forth, and I think we stumbled upon a genius idea.
We'd love to hear your thoughts. They won't impact our decision in any way, shape, or form.
We're very autonomous.
This is what we'll be doing. I mean, there's no other options really.
But I think we'll be doing it during daylight. It's just the time is getting away from us, and we actually all the way up until the last minute we're like, do we just do it at 6 a.m. tomorrow? Yeah. And we said no.
Well, the sun sets at 10 a.m. here, to be fair, so it's earlier than you would think.
It's pretty
where am I looking? P.S. Am I even making eye contact in any way, shape, or form with where you guys are sitting? How are you guys doing? It's been a while.
We're out of practice, but isn't that the most fun? All right.
I'm the MC.
I'm Allison, by the way.
I'm
Did
Cinnamon.
we introduce ourselves?
I'm Cinnamon, and together we are
the Sparks
in the attic.
Twins. In the attic.
In the attic. I wanted to say very quickly that we're each wearing a Christmas hat that was given to us by our mom and dad.
Shout out mom and dad.
All right, so as MC, let's start with the weather. Well, we don't have Alexa, so we're going to do weather a little differently today.
She'll find us though.
I brought 2 modes. 2 modes to do the weather.
Oh.
My little personal
thermometer.
Yes, that I keep in my bedroom because it tells me if it's tells me what the temperature is, but I really don't care about that aspect. I care about
the moisture.
Yes, to make sure if I should have my humidifier on or off because
what is that called? Humidity.
Humidity. It gives you a little smiley face if you're where you need to be. 61 degrees right now.
That's interesting.
It might not have caught up to what it actually is. It was 70 downstairs, so it's still a 10
I did
degree
notice
differential.
when I went down there to get my coat and hat. I heard that heater just chugging with all its might, and my room was like a sauna. My cats were pulling their fur out.
I was going to say because we have the little trap door.
The ceiling is open.
It's a little trap door with a little folding ladder. Because we have that open and heat rises.
The heater's like, I can do it. I can put me in, coach.
It's like
I'm going to heat
prepare for $1,000 bill this month because we're going to make that.
If you look outside, you can see the snow is melting. It's trying to heat up everything in the parameter.
Yeah, the ski lifts are closing, and they're
sliding.
like, "Where did that heat front come from? We're having a heat wave."
Can you imagine the bill?
Allison's in charge of paying the heat bill. I pay all the other stuff.
That's why I'm always like, tick, 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 tick. And Cinnamon's like,
I'm like,
that's how we divide
what is
things.
happening?
We should have had a talk before we just, and we do still
I'm
try
pretty
to
good. We actually,
well, okay, time out. We won't. Not on this one.
okay, but we actually, because I've been very good about, like, some days I'm like, we don't even need the heat on today, you know?
Yeah,
I won't
I'm
be
like,
here.
it hasn't
I'll
been
be in
on.
LA. Turn the heat off if you want. Which is,
I said, it hasn't been on.
okay. So the second way to get the actual, now it's dropped down to 60.
It's down to 60.
It's dropped down
and
to 60.
falling.
It's
If you
falling,
look,
I'm
it's
telling
just
you.
the bottom part that normally does humidity has spelled out the word help in
It's
numbers.
falling. Hopefully we're not falling. I bet it gets down to 30 before you guys can you see our breath? Like, it's really.
But we got to move on from weather because there's something so
let
exciting.
Okay. Hey Siri. Oh, the sun just set.
Oh, no.
You're just going to be a black screen.
Now it's
on
just
it.
going to be black.
Hey Siri, what is the temperature in Big Bear Lake right now?
It's 30 degrees outside.
It's about right.
It's about 30 degrees inside. No
I
joke.
think when we saw our family, all of our family got together, obviously for Christmas and New Year, and our little niece was saying how chilly it was because it was in the 50s.
They came up to Big Bear, yeah.
It was chilly. It was down where they live.
Oh, before they came up.
They live in Ventura County.
Oh,
and they're
yes.
like it's in the 50s. We're like, oh, it's like summer.
That's t-shirt weather.
I wish it were. And they lived up here, so they should know.
They
but
should know.
They've forgotten.
But you get you acclimate very quickly, don't you? Like when I'm on vacation, like you acclimate very, very quickly.
Do you? Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been on vacation. Let's think about that for a second.
Just the last month, just the last month.
I mean, vacation like on a trip.
I know. We did a staycation, but it was
staycation.
delightful.
A working vacation because you finished a novel.
We're on that, guys.
Oh.
I'm trying to get the courage up. Keep an eagle eye. Should we cut that and make it? Keep an eagle eye out. We're on that, guys. I may find the courage to put it to drop
share,
it in our story.
to share it with others.
I
but
may.
It's really
it's out there now. I use a pen name, and it did reach number 6 on New Adult and College Fiction last week. So
very
number 6.
exciting, very exciting. So it wasn't a vacation; it was really a writing retreat.
It was
for the last couple.
It was. Well, we had a lot of tearing down, breaking down, setting up with this, and now this is going to make it so much easier. We're going to be
so
more
hopefully
joyful.
we can do both.
Now we can.
Would
do
it be
both.
nice if we didn't have to
We're
choose?
going to do twice a day. Forget
So it's
once
not like
a day.
Sophie's choice. Should I work on my writing or should I film a YouTube morning show? Okay, so it's already down to 59. Guys, I'm telling you, it's going to be 30 before we end the show because
Who doubts?
It's
Who
I
doubts?
literally just brought it up from downstairs and this thing isn't old. It takes a while. So the weather, and you've got some words of the day. What is it again?
I have
Whoa,
words.
where am I? Who
It's
am I?
words of the. You were going to say words of the week. Is that what
That's what I'm on.
It's words of the day, but you know what?
Do you know why?
I did another W. We were doing alliteration.
When I was a teacher in Germany, we had words of the week.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Words of the week, and the words we were learning in English, and so that's why I always want to say words of the week.
Oh, well, it's words of the day.
Words
It's
of the
WAD. But speaking of Walden, our words of the day are going to come from Walden by Henry David Thoreau. Is it by Henry David? Yes. For a second, I was like, wait, or is it Ralph Waldo Emerson?
I know they both wrote about the
They're so
forest.
similar. This is a Christmas present from Cinnamon, and I have not cracked it open yet. So I'm just going to take the very first line on the very first page,
Okay.
and that is our quote of the day of the beautiful frontispiece.
I got the illustrated version.
Beautiful
so that's,
frontispiece. Oh, a little note from Sin. I will.
Well,
Why would you say that? No, I'm kidding. Very first sentence on the very first page, page 1, in a chapter called Economy, says, when I wrote the following pages, or rather the bulk of them, I lived alone in the woods, a mile from any neighbor, in a house which I had built myself on the shore of Walden Pond in Concord, Massachusetts, and earned my living by the labor of my hands only.
all right, it's down to 57, guys. That's a real
It
time,
is.
real time check on the temp check.
I
Wildlife
like that.
watch.
Temp check, Sin.
Temp check 57.
Wildlife watch. Wildlife watch.
Put your hands in the air.
Watch it.
Raise the roof. Raise the roof. Raise the roof.
It's going to raise the roof.
It is actually. I think I felt some movement there.
Did you?
No.
Oh.
I took Honey, one of Allison's rescued dogs, on a little walk after it snowed yesterday into the forest. And it's really fun when it snows during the wintertime because you can see all the animal tracks and kind of try to follow them or see where they go. So we're following these tracks. And you'll see in a video I took where I'm narrating this and saying, oh, it looks like some activity happened here. completely missed the fact that
it's hysterical because as soon as I wonder what happened here. What could possibly have happened?
Honey's like,
There's like a
actually-
dead animal right there.
it's a dead mole that Honey's actually, looking at.
Sniffing.
And I went a little bit further and turned around and was like, why is she not coming with me? And then I saw and I was like, oh, she's found it. But you'll see in the original video, it was actually there all along.
So sad because it looks
very
like
sad.
a Wind in the Willows character.
Oh, it was
Like
very
even this
sad.
little expression. I feel like he's got spectacles. He looks very adorable.
Well, and the heartbreaking thing was I mean, heartbreaking, this sounds morbid, but I would just say heartbreaking that I would think if you're going to capture and kill a creature, you should eat it. So therefore it's not going to waste. And it just looked like a little tentative bite was taken. And then, but here's the thing. I Googled it afterwards because I was like, why would a coyote kill an animal and only take one bite type thing? And you can Google anything and things come up. And sure enough, they say coyotes will sometimes leave their kill, their food for later and come back to it.
not so wily. That's a very unwily.
They actually said
coyote.
they'll bury it.
Well, he was covered a little with snow, which might be why you had trouble seeing
And
him.
Honey might have loosened him. I don't
She
know.
probably blew some snow off.
Just a little warning. At the end of the video, you see the mole. So after when I get closer to Honey, if you don't want, just close your eyes so you don't see the little mole. Just spoiler alert, it's a dead little mole.
It's
there.
not very Saw. It's like a very it's not
Saw?
Well, that's a horror movie, I think.
Oh.
Is it?
Ooh, a little activity here. What happened there, huh? Looks like he chased something or met up with someone. What do you think? Well, I've trod on it. Ooh. Drop the leash, that's not good. Okay. What's happening here? What's happening? Looks like a whole group met up. Oh, she found it. She found what they captured. I wonder why they didn't eat it. How sad. I mean, sad that it was killed, but not. I mean, like, aw.
That's the wildlife watch.
All right. Now what?
So you're going to do what's happening around town. What do we call
What
that
did we call
segment?
that?
What was
That was current events. Current events.
If you like your raisins, you'll like current events. Hey!
So my current event could have a little bit of a wildlife aspect to it.
Okay.
But it's a quick little story. Just that we have our local rehab zoo nearby, and we went and visited recently because, as you know, we're very excited they have the wolf pups. But the beautiful black wolf pup Ivar was missing.
Yes.
Correct.
Wait.
Right.
When we went to visit.
Yes. And so I noticed they did. They posted today to show the snow leopards, how they're reacting to.
Oh, to the snow.
No, actually, they didn't show that part. They'd sprayed a log with cologne.
Oh.
And they were showing how the snow leopards enjoyed that.
Oh.
But in the previous, I saw the previous post, it's the wolves reacting to the first snow. We had our big first snow, as you saw. So it showed all the wolves playing in the snow.
Oh, okay.
And it showed Bodhi, and it showed Loki. Is that
Okay. And Neymar?
And Neymar. And it did not show Ivar.
Oh, no.
In any. And they had several videos and photographs.
Did something happen to Ivar?
And I asked that in the questions. I said, where's Ivar?
Oh. Yeah.
To be continued. They didn't answer yet. I'm really
So
curious.
wait. This is upsetting me. Did something happen to Ivar?
I had not the answer to that because they haven't replied.
Do you think there was too much conflict? Because he was we felt like he was a little bit of an alpha.
He is a little bit of an alpha, but so was Loki, and that's his brother. I was hoping maybe. What do you think's happened?
And that's really upsetting. I hope they haven't decided they had to relocate one and they decided to relocate Ivar.
I hope not. I was thinking maybe he was being fixed or something, and so it was like a medical reason. Like, is he at the age where they're trying to? Because he was the
That's
only
what I'm
male.
saying.
Other than
I think they fixed them all before
no,
they brought
Loki
them
would have
out.
been male.
Loki's male, Bodhi's male,
So
Ivar's
where's
male, and
Ivar?
Neymar is not.
Well, he's not. I mean, unless,
Nim. She's not Neymar. There's
No, I don't know
Ivar
who
and Nim.
Neymar is. I was
Nim.
trying to- okay.
It's Nim. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, that's the story. That's the local current event from the mountain. And
That Ivar is missing. Where is Ivar?
Where's Ivar? Question mark.
Oh.
If you know, comment below.
And that's our show. That's just to keep the rhyme going.
Well, because it's gonna snow.
Because we gotta go.
We're down below.
Ho, ho, ho.
That was pretty good.
All right, guys. Love you thinking about
Thinking of
you.
you, love bug.
Do unto others.
As you would have them do unto you.
We'll see you. Oh, we forgot to say our new days.
I guess we should say our new days. We're doing
Tuesday,
Wednesday, and
Friday.
Friday. And the reason for that is simple. We used to do all of our
Monday,
show
Wednesday,
prep
Friday.
on Sunday. And
We
we
just
thought,
didn't
Sunday should be a day for us, so we're going to do it Tuesday, Wednesday,
Friday.
Still fun
so
Friday.
Just moved Monday to Tuesday. So
That's
Tuesday,
it.
Wednesday, Friday.